All right, back to another lift in same gym as yesterday, but today's gonna be kind of a quite short day. To be honest, might not be anything crazy, just because of the fact that I got practice later today. Um, for a sense of time, it is 12 o'clock. Been up since 5:30, so decently feel like it's supposed to be bedtime here soon, but fortunately, I got 9 more hours of stuff to do. But yeah, so woke up this morning. We had our little conditioning test. Today was actually the first day of like proper camp. Yesterday was like move in, and today's actually running. We got walkthrough and practice later. So woke up at 5:30, had conditioning test at 6:30. Pretty much ate, edited the video from yesterday, and kind of just chilled. Just went to eat lunch and then came straight here. So yeah, gonna be a little leg day. Probably gonna do a couple, like probably quad extensions, hamstring curls. I mean calves. Maybe do like a hack squat, 2 or 3 sets of that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not trying to kill my legs, but still trying to get a good workout in, get some decent pump. But yeah, so we'll see. Probably move into this. I'm gonna get warmed up. So I'll see you guys in the first exercise. All right, this will probably be the most compact or compound lift of the lift today. Just because of the fact, like I said, I got practice later, so try not to kill the legs, but still want to get a decent pump. So I'm just doing one plate on the hack squat. Probably gonna get like 5-6 reps in each, but probably just gonna do, I don't know, probably just 2 sets. Still trying to get decent leg movement, but I'm gonna move on to some more quad focused and then hamstring focused workouts. So I'm gonna do this and then knock out 2 sets and then move on to probably some quad extensions, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna knock this out. Yeah, probably gonna be good on this. My legs are feeling it on this, but I guess that's what you get for doing hack squat. So I'm gonna move on to something different. Like I said, probably gonna move on to some quad extensions. So we'll move to that. All right, this is where the good stuff happens. I freaking love quad extensions, especially doing heavy weight. But yeah, probably gonna do aggressive overload on this. Do a couple sets, probably just 3 sets. I'll bang these out, and then probably gonna move to the machine beside me. It's a little hamstring machine, and then might throw in a little bit more accessory type hamstrings and quads. But to be honest, I don't know yet. Depends on how my legs feel, but I guess we'll see. So I'm gonna get this done, 3 sets of this, and then we'll move on to the hamstring curl. So let's get this done. Alright, I'm gonna move on to some hamstring curls. Moving on to hamstring curls. This machine is kind of mid, but it's about the only thing that I can use in this gym. So you're gonna have to work with it. But I'm just gonna do 3 sets on here, and then move on to some more accessory stuff. So we'll do this, knock it out, move on to something different. Alright, I'm gonna probably move on to another thing for hamstrings. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. Got a lot to choose from in here, but we'll move to that. Alright, changed my mind. Probably just gonna do this little hip abductor slash adductor. Trying to get the hips stronger and ready for today when I kick. So I'm probably gonna do this, see how it feels, do the out motion, do the in motion, probably do 2 or 3 sets, and then probably move on to like RDLs or something like that with hamstrings, and then finish with some calves. So we'll get into this, knock out these sets, and then we'll move on. Alright, I'm gonna move on to do some RDLs, and then we'll finish with some calves. So let's move to that. Alright, really gonna do some lightweight. Probably just use like 75s or whatever. Just gonna do like 3 sets, like 8. Trying to get the hamstrings all hooked up, and then we'll move on and finish up with some calf raises on a machine. So we're gonna do this first, and then move on to the calves. All right, let's move on to some calf raises and then go post down. All right, so I'm gonna use this little leg press machine, put it on the low setting. And just gonna do some calf raises on here. I like using the leg press machine because it's pretty stable and you can bump up a lot of weight on it. Got the full stack on here. I'm gonna try it. Might as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna bump out like 2 or 3 sets on here, kind of get my calves going, and then we'll go pose down. So let's finish this up and go check the pump. Alright, let's go check out the pump. Alright, I mean, nothing too crazy from today. Obviously, it's just another quick little leg day, but hopefully pump's pretty decent. But I guess let's see. Somebody watching TikToks in the bathroom behind me. Weird. Not crazy. Yeah, I mean, hamstring's decent. Yeah. Alright, pretty much it for the lift. I'm gonna go stretch down. I gotta stretch up a lot, especially with all the stuff I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna go stretch down, and then I got walkthroughs, but then hopefully if I remember, I'll talk to you guys in my dorm. So yep, that'll be it for the lift. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so made it back to the dorm, but it's now 1:19 and I got walkthrough at 2 o'clock, so I kind of just came back here. I know I said I was going to go straight to walkthrough, but it never happened. So yeah, pretty good lift. Got a little bit more stuff to do today, so pretty busy day, but we're supposed to be kicking later at practice, so if I can get some clips, I'll put them in like right here. But if I don't, then it is what it is. So yeah, that'll pretty much be it for this video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, but I'm gonna go to football practice, so that'll be it. But hope you guys enjoyed, so I'll see you guys in the next one.